Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in November and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Leo, now on to your November 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. In this month of November, everyone on this planet is going to be affected by light codes that are emanating from the sun, that is raising our frequencies and vibrations and expanding our consciousness. We will all be affected by this one way or another. So keep this in mind, that November is likely to be a very impactful and pivotal month for us all. So I wish you many blessings in this month of November. And the first card you have, Leo, is the Nine of Cups. And this is a card that symbolizes partying, letting the good times roll, feeling contentment, peace, satisfied. It can also be a wish fulfillment. Something you wished for or wanted to happen may come true now in November of 2025. If you or your partner were trying to get pregnant, I feel that you will find out that is happening. That that someone in this story has gotten pregnant. And I feel like it's going to be a beautiful birth and a beautiful announcement. If you felt like there was anything in your home that was negative energy from a previous roommate or a love partner that maybe is not there, or a relative that stayed that brought negative energy, or if you just feel that there are spirits in there that are not in the most positive of nature, you may want to get your house cleared. This could be through somebody that is good at doing that. Sometimes people that do Reiki masters, Reiki healers are good at clearing homes. You could do it yourself, get Palo Santo wood and sage and cedar bundles wrapped together, light white candles. You can say certain phrases and things to cleanse the house. But you could hire somebody to come in and do it, or both could happen. You could do it, and you could pay somebody that's good at doing house clearing and cleaning of, negative spiritual energy or disruptive energy. Because sometimes, I remember I had an alarm system put in my house, and this was years ago, and the guy's energy was really weird, and it kind of creeped me out, and I was in there alone with him too, but nothing bad happened, but there was some nefarious energy around, and there was weird energy in that house, and weird things happened after he left, things that would go on, not to do with the alarm, but other things were happening that were weird. So I cleared the energy of the house after that with sage and cedar and prayers, and you might want to do that to your living space. Some of you are going to receive some kind of award. If you entered any kind of competition or contest, you are either going to probably take first, second, or third place. Some of you that are good in business could be developing a new product or service or some kind of new line of something you want to sell or carry. So if you already have a website or a business, it looks like you're going to expand to it and add. You could also see a big jump up in your respectability, like where people are thinking highly of you, praising your work, and that could come up in November and going forward in December and January. Sorry, I had to jump off and pause it there because my glasses were so dirty it was distracting. I felt like I was looking through mess. So the next card in your reading is the Queen of Cups, and this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is a water sign. It could also be you if you're born on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. This could be somebody that could be like a significant other to you. It could be a boss or a client or customer, because I get you having to listen to them to some kind of specific, like some kind of specifications they have for something. So you may be doing a particular job or order or a piece of work or something. This could be a client, a customer, an account. It could be a boss that's like giving you instruction, or your significant other, hey, honey, can you please, hang these paintings on the wall in this very specific way. It could be something like that too. You may feel like they're making you crazy or nuts with all their like little particulars or instructions. They could be very fussy and particular about what they're asking you to do. And you could feel like, I don't want to listen to them or deal with them and all their particulars and instructions. This could be somebody that looks at you and goes, you know what, Leo, you got the right idea. And I think you should take that project or that business or that whatever it is further. So this could be somebody, again, it could be a boss, it could be a spouse, it could be, I don't know, but somebody that could be looking at what you're doing and saying, that looks really good. You're doing a great job. Go further, take it further. It could be a teacher, a professor, a mentor, a spouse, a boss. But it could also be to do with a relationship. You could be in a relationship and your partner is like wanting you to get more serious or take the relationship further. Could come up here also. You may think some of this water sign person's ideas are far-fetched or way out there or unrealistic. You may think that about some of their ideas. This could also be somebody that you could have some kind of romantic alliance with, or somebody that may want to date you or take you out. If you're already intertwined with a water sign person, they may want to take you out for, a night on the town, or to see a show, or to go out to dinner, or do a few events, or go away. They may want to do that with you. So or to date, that comes up here also. So the next card in your reading, Leo, is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an earth sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. And pages can bring messages. So this could be a messenger about money, something of value. I feel like this is somebody that's trying to sell you something, sell you a bill of goods, or deceive you. And you see right through them. It could be one of your kids. It could be an employee to you. I don't know, but I get you, like whoever this is. But remember, pages can be adults that are immature or young at heart, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a kid. But whoever it is, I feel like you see right through them in November. I feel like they're trying to sell you something or convince you of something. So if you have a kid, they may be like, I really didn't do that. I didn't bang up the car. I didn't hit anything. I came out of the store or my friend's house and it was like that. I didn't do it. That could be something you could hear. They could feel like you owe them something too. It could be a friend or a neighbor that wants to borrow something from you or take something from you, or they think you owe them something. So maybe a neighbor or a relative did a favor for you, and now they want to borrow money from you or borrow a snowblower or a power washer or something, because they may feel like you owe it to them to do that. You may feel like whatever they're trying to pose is very far-fetched, and they may also be asking you a lot of questions, or what they're doing may drive you up to ask them a lot of questions. They could need you to co-sign a loan or a lease, or to sign an important permission paper or something that could have to do with their schooling or training or education or something. So they could be, whoever this page is, may be wanting you to sign something, to agree to it. You may also look at this Page of Pentacles like they're getting involved in too many different projects. Maybe you're looking at them like how many things are you going to handle? Could be different jobs, money-making ventures. If it's one of your kids, maybe it's sports and this and that and the other, and they're spreading themselves too thin. You'll just have to see how it plays out for you. So I just want to stop right here before I get to card numbers 4 and 5 to let you know I do have some special video series for you for November 2025. I recorded a brand new series called Wisdom and Guidance Psychic Tarot Readings using the Wildwood Tarot deck. I looked into 4 different categories of life in these readings: love and romance, family and friends, career and finance, and health and wellness. And I pulled 2 Wildwood Tarot cards for each. Those cards are very unique, very powerful. I thought the messages were quite intriguing and interesting. You really might want to check them out. And if you have an affinity for animals, animal totems, animal spirit guides, animal medicine, and animal messages, you may want to get the videos I recorded in October, my special video series, called Spirit Animals Tarot, Oracle Cards, and Jasper Crystal Readings. There's many different oracle cards, there's many different animal cards in this reading. There's 3 tarot cards, one animal medicine card, one spirit animal card, and I psychically read the Jasper crystal. So you may want to see what comes up in that, especially if you're someone that may have some kind of past life connection or a spiritual connection to animals. You may really like that reading, those readings. Also, as always, every month I have my psychic crystal readings available for whatever month we're in, and we're in November. So if you want to get my psychic crystal readings for November 2025 for each sign of the zodiac, they are available also. These videos are available on Vimeo and Patreon on my Patreon shop. The links to Vimeo and Patreon link also is down below in the description box in the Show More section. Or you can get these video links and the Patreon link by going to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So thank you so much for checking those out. And please hit that like button. It does help this channel grow and it helps with the algorithms. And if you see the hype button show up, I appreciate it when you hype this channel because I do believe it is helping get my videos out there more in the YouTube land. And stick around to the end of the video if you would like to see a cute picture of my dog Max that you often hear snoring in the background. Now on to card number 4. So card number 4 for you is Wheel of Fortune. This is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. It can be the ups and downs of karma. It can also be a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning. If you never had your own business before, I see you running a business and being your own boss. You could take something old and recycle it and make it new again. It could be old material you've created and repurposing it and utilizing it by splicing it and putting it together in some cohesive way. It could be something from the past that you used to use in your work or in some kind of creative projects. It could have been technology, it could be certain equipment, it could be paints and easels, it could be editing software, it could be cameras and lighting. I don't know what it is, but I get you taking things out from the past and refurbishing or repurposing them or utilizing them in a new way. So it's like making something old new again. It could even be something you created in the past and you're like, I'm taking that, but I'm bringing it forward and now I'm redoing it or revamping it or revising it and improving it. So you may be doing something like that. Some of you have to replace a pane of glass. Some kid may have thrown a baseball or a rock may have hit it, or, you know, I don't know, the window slammed and it down too hard and it broke the glass, but some of you have a pane of glass you are replacing in November. You could start to get involved and get on board with a project that involves a lot of people. And it could be work at work, or it could be something with a group, club, or organization that you've created or that you belong to, that people are coming together on a particular thing and collaborating. Now, some of you, it could have to do with holidays. It could have to do with the Thanksgiving holiday in the United States. Here we celebrate it in November. But it could be holidays coming up in December and the new year. It could also be getting involved in things that would be events. Maybe the events may even be fundraising events as well. I don't know. In some cases it is. In some cases it's not that. But I see you involved in a group of people, and there's like how the karmic wheel of fortune evolves, rotates. That's what I'm seeing happening in your life. Something you're doing with a bunch of people goes around in a cycle like it's rotating. And I feel like it could be events, like this one's going to sing, and then that one's going to read poetry, and then this one's going to present a little skit, and then that one, and it could be at school, some of your kids' productions, it could be at a church or some kind of club or group you belong to, and you're putting on some kind of production, or it's something that you're involved with, maybe in a business sense, and there could be multiple people doing multiple things, because I see people and a cycle going around in a cycle. So the last card in your reading is the Nine of Swords, and this is grieving the loss of a love relationship, like a breakup. It could also be migraine headaches, bad dreams. You could not feel well. You might be worried about somebody else that doesn't feel well. This can also indicate, it could be, you could have bad dreams, headaches, bad dreams, migraine headaches, grieving the loss of somebody, breaking in a breakup. Could be some other kind of grieving going on. Oh, I feel some of you Leos are going to stumble across something you don't want to see. And it could be like a diary or a journal or comments on a comment board somewhere about you or your work or somebody you love and care about. And you could read something that is going to make you feel sad. You're not going to be happy that you saw it. I hate to say that to you, Leo, because your reading's actually pretty good, but what do they say? In all life, a little rain must fall. This must be your rain for the rain coming on you in November. It could even be if you wrote somebody and somebody stole it and did like some kind of copyright infringement, or wrote something and took credit for it, but you really were the one that wrote it. It could be something like that, because I feel like you're looking at words written and you're either upset because somebody stole your words and used them as theirs, copyright infringement, or somebody wrote something negative about you. And it could have been maybe more than one person, and or a conversation or a couple comments going back and forth, and it could hurt your feelings, or it just could rain on your parade. And it's not like it's something you can't get over. I feel like you can, but it's just like, really, I didn't need that to happen in November. I feel like whatever it is you see, because it could be written in a diary. It could be like one of your kids, or it could be your spouse, or, significant other wrote something, and it could be not good. And it could have been in a journal, a diary. It could have been online. It could have been in a comment section, could be on some kind of message boards. It could be a text or something, but whatever it is, I feel like it makes you feel sad. And I feel like you don't know what to do about it. Like, you're not sure. Like, do you confront them? Do you not confront them? Do you say something? Do you try to do something to change it or rectify the situation? I mean, I feel if it's copyright infringement or somebody stealing your work and claiming it to be theirs, I do feel like you'll do something about that. But if it's a personal issue, and it's somebody you're close to, or it's like a client or customer or somebody that writes something like that, you may be really hesitant to confront them or get into the mix with them about it. So you'll have to see how it plays out. So the gemstone crystal I got for Leos for November 2025 is amethyst, and the other sign so far that got amethyst is Capricorn. So you and Capricorn both got amethyst for November, and amethyst helps with addictions and enhancing the immune system. It improves skin appearance, and it can help improve the endocrine system. It's good for promoting good digestive health. It helps reduce headaches and regulates hormones. It increases spiritual awareness and psychic abilities, positive transformation, relieves stress, and enhances memory. If you wear this stone or carry it, it's going to make you feel like you're on top of the world. It's really going to uplift you. It's going to be quite a positive, uplifting stone for you. If you need to find clues or research or getting any kind of pieces of information, carry or wear amethyst in November, and you're going to be like, things you need to find and see, you're going to notice, they're going to pop up, and it'll make it easier for you. If you have any headaches or a crick in your neck, or if you pull a muscle in your neck or strain your neck in any way, or like, headaches, this would be very good for you to wear while that's going on to help alleviate it. It's going to give you more confidence, but also spiritual confidence. That's an interesting one. I don't know if I've ever heard my guides refer to any kind of confidence as being spiritually confident, but it's going to help you with that as well. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It does mean a lot to me, and it helps me a lot. And thank you when you hit that hype button, because I have seen my videos start to show up more. So I do believe it does help the algorithms. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. You can also get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides by following me on Facebook at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, also on X, Pamela Georgel at The Lucky Mermaid, and here on YouTube on my YouTube posts. So you may want to check those out. And I also post many written content of predictions and messages on Patreon. So you may want to become a Patreon member. So I hope you have absolutely awesome month of November, all the signs of the zodiac, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.